I've just been sitting out here at the Sharon Woods Lake for the last 30 to 45 minutes, just mesmerized. Mesmerized by the patterns of the little bit of fog um, moving over the waters this morning and as the sun is rising. I'm not quite sure how these fit together with Psalm 30, but we're going to go with it anyway. Psalm 30, a recovery, the thanksgiving for recovery from illness. I will extol you, O Lord, for you have drawn me up, and you do not let my foes rejoice over me. O Lord my God, I cried to you for help, and you have healed me. You have brought me up from Sheol. You've restored my life from those who had gone down to the pit. Sing praises to the Lord, O you his faithful ones, and give thanks to his holy name. For his anger is but for a moment, and his favor is for a lifetime. Weeping may linger for the night, but joy comes in the morning. As for me, I said in my prosperity, I shall never be moved. By your favor, O Lord, you would establish me as a strong mountain. You hid your face. I was dismayed. To you, O Lord, I cried, and to the Lord I made supplication. What profit is there in my death if I go down to the pit? Will the dust praise you? Will it tell of your faithfulness? Hear, O Lord, and be gracious to me. O Lord, be my helper. You have turned my mourning into dancing. You have taken off my sackcloth. You have clothed me with joy, so that my soul may praise you and not be silent. O Lord my God, I will give thanks to you forever. Our poet, excuse me, for today is Marilyn Pagan Banks, entitled Favor Ain't Fair. If being strong means taking a beating and still show up to the meeting room with a smile, God, please don't do me any favors. If being strong means working 2 jobs, having a side hustle, and still robbing Peter just to pay Paul, God, please don't do me any favors. If being strong means holding my shit together, right and tight like Spanx, while my breathing stays shallow and my voice restricted, my body agonizingly rigid, God, please don't do me any favors. If being strong means fighting day after day after day after day with no real wins on the board, please, God, don't do me any favors. Favor ain't fair. Favor ain't easy. Favor ain't for punks. I'm tired, God. Like you, I want to look away, to not see, to unsee, to forget. Is this even possible? How do you do it? Want to do me a favor? Put me down as a no for the morning dance. I'm not going to make it this time. My heart is shattered. My soul is fatigued. My body is traumatized. This strong mountain needs to rest. Selah. Maybe next time. Thanks, anyway. These are rather different words from what you normally would hear reflecting on a psalm, but here's the deal, they're very real. And that's one of the things we need to acknowledge in this time is that we're all going to have all kinds of feelings. At times we're going to feel really okay with where things are, and at times we're going to be far from that. And it's okay to be real with both extremes and everything in between. Yeah, there are times that we can say that God's turned our mourning into dancing and clothed us with joy. But there are other times that that may not be how we feel, and that's okay. Miss Pagan Banks' words are just as much a prayer as any prayer of gratitude, because they're just simply saying, God, this is where I am. And the beauty is that God meets us in those places. And the challenge is we need to be willing to meet one another in those places as well. To not try to take Miss Pagan Banks' words and try to write them off or say that she's overreacting or she's making too big a deal about things. No, this is where she's at. And that's where we meet her. And that's where God meets her. And that's where God meets us. Grace and peace be with you.